Don't let YouTube decide what information you get. That's your choice. YouTube is deleting our videos and cuts you off from a source of honest reporting. Make sure you don't lose access to NTD's news content, and take a quick moment to subscribe to our newsletter so no matter what happens here, you'll keep your access to a trustworthy news source.
And a gun rights group asked President Biden to rethink his gun control plan. It wants him to protect law-abiding gun owners instead of punishing them. Here are the details.
The U.S. Concealed Carry Association says President Biden's gun control plan would criminalize about 105 million law-abiding gun owners. The group's president writes, "While we can agree that there are several common sense and long overdue changes needed to our nation's gun laws, we firmly believe that the path forward should be focused on supporting and protecting responsible, law-abiding Americans, not criminalizing and punishing them." He criticized Biden for using the anniversary of the Parkland shooting to call for more gun control. He said it wouldn't have helped because the shooter did pass a background check. He also notes that a record number of Americans have been buying guns. He says, "Women and minorities are now leading the way as the fastest growing groups of concealed carry permit holders in the country." The Concealed Carry Group says responsible gun owners don't need more taxes or restrictions. Instead, it wants concealed carry permit holders to be able to carry across the country.
Mike Pompeo is calling attention to the Chinese regime's poor biosafety record. He points to negligence at the Wuhan Institute of Virology. More on that by NTD's Allison Lee.
Former Secretary of State Mike Pompeo and his senior China policy advisor Miles Yu are demanding that the Chinese Communist Party take biosafety seriously. They also call on the international community to hold the CCP accountable if it fails to uphold global biosafety standards. In an opinion piece published in the Wall Street Journal, Pompeo and Yu argue the CCP's negligence on biosafety is putting the world at risk. They say, quote, "Most signs point to the Wuhan Institute of Virology, or WIV, as the source of COVID-19. They quote then director of WIV's warning in 2018 that the biosafety laboratory is a double-edged sword. It can be used for the benefit of humanity, but can also lead to a disaster. The then director also acknowledged China's biology labs lack operational technical support, professional instructions, and feasible standards for safety requirements. Pompeo and Yu also highlight that a 2016 safety survey conducted by the Chinese Ministry of Science and Technology on 75 bioresearch labs in China finds that WIV didn't even make it to the top 20 in terms of quality. Pompeo and Yu also say the State Department confirmed that the WIV conducts secret bioweapons research with the People's Liberation Army, or PLA. They say this is why the PLA sent a general to take over WIV soon after the outbreak in Wuhan. They say the world has a responsibility to make sure the CCP is not given a free pass on biosafety. Reporting by Allison Lee, NTD News.